Tell me about your mother.
Sybil's mother was good to the poor, though. She was. She would sometimes take these two poor Polish girls from the other side of town swimming with us by the river. They'd leave us to play on the shore sometimes, and they'd go off in the bushes. They would make some very strange noises. I'd sometimes go spy. They were playing horsey. That's what they would call it. Back then, Mrs. Dorset would babysit the little girls in the neighborhood. They would all get down on the floor, and she would put her fingers in the girls, down there. And they'd yell, "Yeah!" And then she'd hold them while they ran on all fours. She would wiggle her little fingers and laugh. She would stay home from church sometimes just to watch the town's children. She would take the baby boys inside and then take off all their clothes. My mother loved my father a lot, but she'd embarrass him. She'd make noises in church and then just laugh sometimes. Nothing was funny. She'd just laugh. She was strange, One whole winter she didn't say a word, didn't utter not a sound. She would stare out the window like a zombie. Everyone saw, but the Dorsets were wealthy, so no one would say anything. She would take me walking with her at night, arm in arm like I was her escort. We'd visit the Snitskys, Mr. Hale and Mrs. Ford. They didn't know we were there. She would just go squat behind each of their hedges and take a shit. I guess because they were the only people in town who were as rich as us. The itsy bitsy spider cut the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider tied up the spout again. Ouch, Mom, ouch! I don't like things to blow up. Exploding. Always exploding. It's just as bad as a bomb when you're little and your mother throws blocks at you. Things at you. You get all tied up and you get dizzy and you see little spots running around. And there's a noise, an awful banging. As bad as a bomb when you're little. The worst of it is, Mother's not dead. Well, I suppose there are many kinds of explosions and I can name but can't see and can't prevent. In the end, you can't keep the world itself from blowing up. And that will be a big poof. Sometimes I'm so frightened by all of this that I'd rather die right now. I'd like to die, but God doesn't let me. You see, I had to do it to myself. And suicide is just as wrong as if I followed the Catholic's orders. I would give my soul to the devil either way.